Hello friends, today we will talk about two important terms, that is real gross domestic product and nominal gross domestic product. So real gross domestic product or real GDP measures the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders adjusted for inflation. It is like a snapshot of country's economic performance over a specified period. Real GDP takes into account the changes in prices, allowing us to see the actual growth of an economy. On the other hand, we have nominal gross domestic product or nominal GDP, which measures the total value of all goods and services produced in a country without adjusting for inflation. It is like looking at the raw numbers without considering changes in prices. So, why we do need both? Because nominal GDP gives us idea of how much money is being generated in an economy. It helps us to understand the size and scale of economic activity. However, it does not account for changes in prices over time. That's where real GDP comes in. By adjusting for inflation, we can see if an increase in GDP is due to actual growth or just because price went up. So real GDP helps us to understand the true changes in production levels and standards of living. We can understand with an example. If nominal GDP increases by 5% and if inflation is at 3%, the real GDP growth would be only 2% because inflation is of 3%. It is important to consider inflation while analyzing economic performance. Talking about GDP, we should remember that real GDP takes into account inflation and gives us more accurate picture of an economy's growth, while nominal GDP shows us the raw numbers without considering changes in the prices.